What's up, world? So my name is Brian Rivera, and I'm the managing partner of Trader Tax CPA. So we're a cloud-based CPA firm located in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We primarily service day traders, but we also have general clients all across the US. So it's no secret right now that we are in the midst of COVID-19, which is the coronavirus, where the entire US is on lockdown, and our economy is just hit with unprecedented unemployment numbers. I mean, companies are filing bankruptcy, companies are shutting down. So it's a very uncertain time during this season, right? So Congress and the government have just announced or released the CARES Act as of this last Friday, which is a economic stimulus designed to brace the fall, per se, of our economy. So there's provisions in there for corporations and also individuals. So this week, my inbox has been off the hook related to this economic stimulus package because current clients are asking, and also people who just kind of follow me or our firm on social media have been also asking the questions. And so I thought it'd be easier if I put together a quick FAQ and then kind of walk through those questions, and that might help a lot of you with questions. So first question is, how much am I getting? The $1 million question. So if you are single, and you obviously, it's just you on your tax return, you can expect to receive $1,200. If you're married filing joint, meaning it's you and your spouse, you can expect $2,400. And then if you have any qualified dependents, you can expect to receive $500 per qualified dependent. So the next question I've been asked is, how do I qualify? So you qualify based on your adjusted gross income. So if you look at your last filed tax return, you'll see a line where it says AGI, or adjusted gross income. And so based on that number, that's how you'll know if you will actually get something. So if for single filers, that's going to be $75,000. Married filing joint, that's going to be double. And then if you're a head of household, that will be $112,500 is the max AGI that you can report. Now, if you exceed that, there is a phase out of $5 for every $100. So for example, once you hit $98,000 and you're single, you won't receive anything. So one of the other questions I received is, what happens if I didn't file a return? So if you didn't file a return for 2019, we're still in 2019 tax season, and so that original deadline was April 15th. So that has now been extended to July 15th. And so if you weren't going to make the deadline, well, now you get extra time to file. So if you didn't file 2019, no worries. The Department of Treasury, the IRS, will use your 2018 tax return. So one thing to consider, though, is if you reported significantly more income in 2018 versus 2019, then it might make sense for you to go ahead and get in there and get your taxes filed. So that way you make sure that you can claim the stimulus check. So another question that I'm getting is, how will they know where to send the check? So as of right now, they have your address on file because of the last filed return that you've submitted. So not to worry, though, is I believe in the next 7 to 21 days, the IRS is actually going to be rolling out an online portal. So you can actually go in there and update your banking information and also your address, so where they can do like direct deposit or ACH directly to your bank account. So they haven't rolled it out yet, but last I've heard, that is to come. So if you have an existing tax obligation, maybe you're on a streamlined installment agreement, maybe you owe the IRS some money, not to worry, you still qualify, and they won't actually hold that against you. Now that could change, but as of the recording date of this video, they are not holding those with obligations responsible, and they will still issue a check. The last question that I get is, I haven't filed taxes at all. So if you've never filed a tax return, my advice to you is to get current. You want to make sure you go back, obviously start with 2019 and work your way back just to get something out there, so that way the IRS knows you're there and you could potentially receive this economic stimulus payment. So there are a multitude of other programs out there for small businesses, and so in future videos I will cover what I know thus far and what I've been communicating to our clients. So if you found this video helpful, feel free to give us a like, give us a subscribe. I'm going to continue to put out content for the YouTube community. If you want to reach out to me, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at Brian L. Rivera. You can also hit me up on Twitter at TraderTaxCPA. I sincerely hope you and your family stay safe and have a great day.